Yeah. Give me all that. Yay! Alright. Mission complete. Phase out of the disguises in a second. There we go. Alright. That. Yeah, okay. Let's head back to the ship. I can head on down to the Grundbreaker. I have
Captain,
acquired a
if you're
book!
looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Okay, cool. So I do have to
You
beat
have a
up.
message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Nope. There will not be. Let's head back to Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain.
Okay, so hold on. Do I talk to her now? Yes.
All right, she's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh. Wow. Cool sign. Check in on the date. This will be good. Oi! How's it going? Oh, are they upstairs? They're upstairs. I like peek my head at the ladder and just be like, ooh, how's it going there?
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad,
Fuck are you
I'm a
wearing?
big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the counter. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special.
Don't worry about me, ladies. I'm just sitting over here with a high-powered rifle, staring at you two. Oh, I guess I have to talk.
June called me pretty.
Well, it's going splendidly then.
Got a capable. My father and I were often at loggerheads.
Okay, wait, what am I supposed to... Okay.
Against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had
They
to
won't
go.
notice me.
I'm having the best time.
Thank you for welcoming me aboard your ship.
Cool. Hup. Supposed to leave now? I guess? Take Parvati with me? I'm confused. I don't know how a quest that's just a date works. My quests aren't usually like dates, and my dates usually aren't like quests. Chat with Parvati on the ship. God! Fucking... What a god. Alright. Parvati gets mad at me for like, oh, you took me away from your date. I'm gonna kill somebody. Oh, jeez.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
Cool. Alright. Back to all unreliable. Alright.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Yeah, Ada, I know you want to bang Sam. It's fine.
So my dad, he told me, don't you let that boy push you around. So I hit him with my wrench, right? Okay, Captain, she's gone. I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say.
What's up?
But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold.
At this point, almost 3 hours.
Strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
I mean, could do.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Hey,
She said yes!
congratulations.
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the
Yeah.
Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Woo! Whoa. Snap my legs. Alright. What do I need to do? Head to Fallbrook. Yes. Alright. Oh, I got a picture of Dunley and Parvati. Hold up. Is that going in my cabin? I'm gonna sit on my desk? Where is it? Need to know. Where's the picture? Graham's patch. Okay. Where's the picture of those two? I need to find it. I must see it.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you.
About what?
If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light arson. We want to put some fear in the board, right? Get him scared of us. I want to believe you, but the adjutant didn't seem too scared of us.
How did you know about this call?
You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. That's the adjutant to the chairman? You sure we should be trusting her? If you think she's using us, why'd you give her the time of day? I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant, you know? This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir and ma'am. I appreciate your time. Let's get back to it.
I've never cared about Felix. Cared about him, never used him, talked to him probably 4 times in total. Where is this goddamn picture at? Is it in my inventory? Quest items. Parvati looks like she's in a Santa costume. Fuck. So strange looking. Alright. Let's see if I can avoid breaking my knees again. Oh, no!
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would reckon
Okay.
Is there another topic on your mind? Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Okay, cool. Where am I going? Monarch. Right. Fallbrook. Probably the best place to go, considering I need to go to Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above.
Alright. Yeah, it's just fast travel straight there. And I need to have Ellie. Ellie? Why have I forgotten her name? I think it's Ellie. I need to have Pirate Doctor Lady. She's gotta be with me. Doing this for her. Alright. Oh, yeah, it is Ellie. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, the insurance place is here. I remember talking to them and just being like, why is this here?
You seen Arthur today?
Oh, is this the wrong building? Hold on. Oh, no, it's this one. Righty-ho.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Well, We interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's cleverness and capriciousness.
Yes.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Ooh, I can intimidate.
Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Cool.
Can we talk? You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Maybe as line holders or warm bodies? Oh, sure. You've got to wait in line for just about anything in Byzantium, and not everyone has the time or inclination to do it themselves. As for warm bodies, some companies like to keep extra workers on site to look more productive. Oh no, there's lots of paper shuffling and pen clicking that goes on. The really good ones know how to leave sticky notes in just the right places. See, this is why I had to get out of Byzantium. Not sure what comes next for me, though. I've never been much of a planner. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here? Forget what? Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me. What are you saying, Captain? You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Cool. So Ellie does have a quest. Neat. Alright. Now all I've got left is the city and the stars. Gotta return to Phineas. In his super-de-duper-de secret lab.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged.
Yeah, good for them.
Now arriving
Alright.
at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Not seem to be that top secret. Alright, let's get Nyoka back with me. Love that he's just labeled rocks. Pretty good. Gotta say. And my phobia is back. And it's gone. Amazing.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes two things we don't have: time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Certainly. How can I help? Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Nice.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. You absolutely should. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time. The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
That sounds like a terrible, terrible plan. Alright, let's see. Penalty to accuracy, science weapon damage. What do I need for this last bit of game? Let's just buff TTD a little more. Good idea. Buy him some time. Alright. Where's this terminal at? Ah, here we go. There's plasma cutter before returning to pocket. Good note. Alright. I'm gonna quick save before I do this.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Well, that's good. Alright, back. The unreliable. I think I'm like right at the end of the game. Don't think there's much left. Be done.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Okay.
Of course I'm anticipating.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony. Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies.
Ah, the negative
Have my
reputation
word.
was decreased. Sick.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Yeah, what is the point of Felix? Increase persuade skill. Dropkick. Alright, I didn't know he had a dropkick. That's kind of sick. Intimidate skill. Okay. Alright. Yeah, may as well at least see what's going on.
Of Byzantium, Captain.
See what she has to say. She expects me to tone in Phineas. I'm not doing it. I'm going with Phineas all the way. Dang. High up.
Not so fast. All right,
Hello?
you're clear. The adjutant's expected.
Jesus. Alright. Ooh, vending machines. Christ, woman, why can't you just have your office by the vending machines? Why do I gotta land, go through a checkpoint, go up an elevator, and then see you? Good lord. I'm still not seeing you yet. Oh, for the love of God. Hello, Sophia.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying.
Damn.
The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
But I thought the profits were so good.
Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony.
And why'd you boot them out of it?
If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. I'll answer however I can. The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind.
Really?
There's no dark secret buried in the fine print.
Really?
The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work. Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost.
Well, easy for you to say when you're sitting up here doing it.
Execute the Lifetime Employment Program. And you will have earned a place of honor. When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats. Do you know how many meetings I have to sit through? How many papers I have to sign before I can make one decision? I'm only trying to rescue Halcyon from extinction. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done. We need to talk about Emerald Vale.
What?
You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you. You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now. The dissidents currently occupying Edgewater answer to no one. They're an unknown, unpredictable variable, and I can't have that. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed. Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious ideas. Left to their own devices, their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order. Not true. You can choose to say, "Yes, ma'am," or "At once, Madam Adjutant," or "As you wish," or even, "I'll take care of it."
Go to Hellsphere.
I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
Here they come! Bring them down!
I'm gonna enjoy this. That was a good one. That is a lot of melee boys. Thankfully, they don't do much damage. Get him, Yoka. Okay. That's that dealt with. Can I get some of these dudes' armor? Dude had a shotgun and he was rushing me with a melee weapon. Bad choice, dude. Alright. I'm not the one who started the fight. Ooh, got him. Woohoo! Super dead. Ooh! Was that a headshot? Oh my god. So very dead. Alright. Something tells me I won't be accepted back here much. That's a-okay. Wait, hold on. Damn, the door closes. Hold on, shotgun time. Bitch. Got him. Well, they're all dead. An Inferno Scythe. Dang. That's sick. Alright, I've got an idea. Oh! Look at him go! Oh, this game's great. Game is a joy to behold. Well, I just murdered one of the most powerful people in the board. I think. Was she involved in the board? How high up was she? I figured she was like right-hand lady to chairman. Oh, well. Yeah, I didn't start the fight, they did.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Okay.
Soon?
Where's the hope? Ah, there's the hope. Alright, well, let's head on over.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Well then.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
You know what? I'm going to tinker my weapons a few times. That cost 30,000. Holy moly. Oh, I haven't tinkered this thing at all? Oh. Crap. There we go. 190 damage a shot. Dang. There we go. Okay. That's that done. Alright. Those are all good. Hey, that one became pristine. Fantastic. Don't need to bother with any of those. I don't even have any modifications on me. Alright. My inventory at 219. I should probably empty out my inventory a little bit. Actually, what I can do is just break down a bunch of this stuff. There we go. Fantastic. Plenty of inventory space. Transition to the Hope. Finish this. Parvati and Nyoka. I've grown to like Nyoka. I'm not sure what would happen if I said yes to taking out Edgewater, but I'm not interested in finding out. I'm still wearing that jank armor, aren't I? Yes, I am. I need to get my good armor back on. I think it was those two. Holy crap. 53 armor. God damn. Okay, 53, 29, 33. You know what? Let's get that on. Wow, this place is quite massive. Right, who's even here? Oh, gotta reload. He's experiencing searing gas pain. Amazing. Alright, which way is this person looking? They're walking down this way. Goodbye. Quincy Duncan. Okay. Who dat? Heck is Quincy Duncan? I don't know. Let me... Cool. And I leveled up again. No, I'll hold on to my points for now. Riot control armor gold. 23. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Dude hostile? Seems to be hostile. Most definitely hostile. See ya. Ooh, that might be some good armor. Elite troop. There we go. Is that the one I'm wearing? Yes, it is. Hold on, it said that I discovered a workbench. Ah, right here. If only I could get over this ledge. Handy. Can I tinker my armor? I can. Ooh. Look at that defense. There we go. Now I'm a beefy boy. How do I get out of here? Hello? Okay, that was weird. I pressed escape many times. Nothing happened. Bard. Oh, but I do have a disguise. What disguise am I using? Let's see. Message exchange. Darling, I just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I just realized that we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. Yes, but Lucas, when they wake him up, he'll still be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. Feels as though time is being stolen from me. He'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so, Will. Huh. Right. You gotta help me, Alexia. I'm gonna go mental. What's the problem? It's the food? No, rations? Are you having digestion issues? No. No, I hate Boris, Doctor. I hate it. Can't spend the next 10 years eating it. I thought you had an actual medical problem, Frank. I do, it's disgusting. Get back to your post. You're wasting my time. Come on, there's gotta be something you can prescribe. You'll get used to it or you'll starve, up to you. Alright. I'm just gonna quick refresh my disguise, if the game would let me. Thank you. Hello. I'm just a corporate trooper, all like the rest of you fine folk. I just need to get by all of you. Combat drone. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Oh, this is the room that Phineas was in. Beginning of the game. Interesting. What's on this computer? Manual log. Dear Diary, if everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Starting 26 years of travel through space is... I don't know if I can handle it. So much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They'd just never wake up. Lucky them. Call Joel here because the numbers on our ration are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So? Someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we'd need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. This is about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this stuff out. Alright, alright. I want everyone to interrogate the crew. Find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. Perhaps there is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. Grew up on our tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. It may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamochka. Now more than ever. Was that by D. Hunt? Law help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the F do I break the news to the captain? Cap wanted this on record, sick of the witch hunt, it's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't eat it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up Shit Creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. Pulls weight. Now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Okay, so the chief engineer. Being a bit of a weenie. Ah, Hope Bridge keycard 1. Hi, robot.
Error.
Talk to me.
Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. This unit is not experiencing errors. Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting...
Oh, no, I gotta go... Oh, there is a lot more to this place. Okay.
to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
I need to get back and refresh my disguise. Please. Okay, no one's gonna see me at least. Okay, what's the best way to get to the bridge? Oh, hold on, let's start from the bridge itself. I get to that elevator there. Oh, none of that stuff even leads anywhere close to the bridge. It's all just, like, stuff to explore if you want. Okay. Well, I'm mainly just interested in getting this job done. Freeing the people. Oh, and my disguise wears off here anyway. What is in here? Oh, bunch of sprats. Why can't I shoot? Oh, Christ! Gun? Can you shoot, please? I can't shoot my gun. What the hell? Okay. Oh, are you serious? Hold on, this is definitely an autosave. There's no way there's no autosave. Alright. That's that. Wait, I didn't do it? Hold on. What? I just... Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's home system, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now.
Okay, I don't quite care what's in that room.
Suitable mission selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Well, that room got destroyed. By something. Alright. Yeah, don't mind me, I've got a disguise on.
Soldier.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Okay, this is kind of neat. Cool view. Patch Ada through.
Captain, I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
See, it's that almost there that really seals the deal for me. Let's skip the Hope.
Sure, that is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
What a shame.
And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
I'm gonna let Ada do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
Don't kill me, please.
Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Please work. I feel like there's gotta be parts of the Hope that aren't the skip drive that could just cruise us on over. I feel like we don't need to go faster than the speed of light. Like that feels a bit unnecessary. Hey! We're alive. Sweet
Oh, good.
mamma jamma.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Can I just fast travel out of here? Probably not. Nope, I gotta go back. Hello, Commander.
New employee? About time.
I love that none of them care that the entire ship just flew quite a ways away from where it used to be. It's pretty good. Oh, my disguise came back on. And then it's off again. Fantastic. Alright, now go past here. Back this way. Expecting something once I get out here. No? Nobody's gonna come talk to me and be like, "Oi, what do you think you're doing?" That reminds me, what does the board think of me? Scared. Yeah, that sounds about right. You are a kill on sight to this faction. Yeah, that sounds about right. Phineas, oh Phineas. Go back to my Phineas.
Captain. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Yeah, let's do that. I will save this for maybe tomorrow, though? Depends what I'm doing tomorrow. Either way, that should be enough for today. So thank you to everybody who joined me. Hope you all join me next time, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.